Welcome to Underground Albums, where we review upcoming artists' body of work. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope we're all doing well on this wonderful holiday. For those who don't celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah, or just hope you're having a pleasant day. I realize that not everybody can be with their families or be surrounded by loved ones, so I'm here to make your day possibly better, or night, or whatever time it is, and act like a dumbass for 30 plus minutes. Hope everyone's doing well. If you do celebrate Christmas or got any gifts today or anything, or let me know your favorite or any moments today that happened, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear it, what you did. I, funny enough, got this really nice Fresh Prince varsity jacket and a bunch of very colorful hoodies. I will stand up, some light. It's really, really awesome. I really, really like it. I'm a big fan of the varsity jacket style, and I decided to wear it, be on the show. But the biggest thing, of course, is that I got a car finally, which is huge, insane. So yeah, I'm really excited. That's been good, and it's just been good to spend time with the family. So that's why I've uploaded kind of late, and I've also just recovered from a sickness. I sweated holes. I've sweated through all my bed sheets, so I had to put them in the washer. Yeah, I don't know if that's TMI. I apologize. Also, look how cold it is. This was in my mom's car, and there's a full icicle down the middle. Like, bro, if y'all ain't staying warm out here, y'all dumb as hell. But it does make for good refreshments. Today we are reviewing. This is the deadline. Midnight tonight is the deadline. Any last minute requests, you gotta let me know, because if I'm recording before 11:59, they're eligible. If you send me that request like at 12:01, I can't do it. Plus, I'll probably be out of this basement at this time because I'm still trying to not be too sick. Today's album will be the last album review of 2022. Before I have to do the award show, so I'll be doing 2 to 3 videos tonight, and after that, unless you're sending me in the last minute request to review a track, review an album, review artist of the day real quick, I'll do it. If not, that's it, and I will begin prepping for the award show that will be recorded on January 1st. Today's album is an interesting one. It comes with a little bit of backstory. Now, the artist is Fuego.Jd. The album is called SlIMEY Revolution. And the reason this is interesting, because he dropped the album previous to this. An album that I did a poll on Instagram to should I review it, because people were asking me about it. And I really had no interest to review it in any sense. Mostly because I hadn't really heard. Usually when I hear someone's improved upon their work, and I've never really been his biggest fan, just on the simple basis of his music. I have nothing against him as a person. I think it was just very blah, very not really put together really well. Like I said, I gave him probably the worst rating I've ever given someone, like a 1. I never gave him a 0. I don't think so. I know I've given him a 1 and a 2. And while he's taken minor steps of improvement, that's still very, very beneath average in my eyes. So I didn't really. So the poll has me overwhelmingly, God words, wanting me to review it, and I forget to check it. I forget it was like 90-10, and I forgot to even do it. I had it saved and everything, and I was like, damn. But now, opportunity has presented us again. He sent me this album. He declared this is on his Instagram, his biggest album to date. So, it's only fair that we check it out. All right, it's 13 songs, 34 minutes. I'm glad he's not following the mainstream wave in the sense of where he just overbloats albums for stream bait. Like, this is still kind of hefty, around 12, 13, but that's pretty standard for an album. But at the same time, if he was doing 20 songs, I'd be like, literally, eat shit. I'm not doing 20 songs. So, with that being said, I don't want to waste too much time talking. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share all of the videos, please. If you want to check out any songs we review off this album, or check out the album for yourself in its entirety, link to his music and his social media will be down below. Go support him, because hopefully I'm praying for this to be decent. I'm not expecting this to be amazing, but I'm expecting this to be kind of halfway decent. I hope he at least has a mic, because we've had personal talks, and he's, you know what I'm saying, I've been hard on him, but he's taken my criticism as well, which I've always respected. So I'm expecting this to be like, this has got to be at least a 4. Like, surely this has to be at least a 4 to a 5. First track is titled "Will I Be Okay." Okay. Okay, the beat's interesting. It's a good start. Don't fumble this, please. Who produced this? What is this? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Who is this? See, this is what I'm talking about. Talk your shit. You know what? Don't let me find out this might be good, man. That's what we want. That was instantly better than his past 2 albums. Fight me. I dare one of you D-writers to challenge that. That was better than his past 2 albums. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. That 40 seconds, now he might fumble this, and I might be talking too early, but that was great. He might have stole that beat off of something, but he's actually mixed pretty well. I can hear him. Let me find out. Did you say you want money and cash or money in cash? Because those are 2 different ways. If you say money in cash, I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you say money and cash, my nigga, it's the same thing. Why? Like, you sound dumb. You were good with the woes. You were good without the woes. You were good without the woes. Too much effects on his voice. Too much. Too much. He was fine when he was just rapping. He was fine before that. This beat is the most thespian shit I ever heard in my life. Oh my god. Like, relax, bro. This beat is insane. Who produced this? He had to get this off a soundtrack or some shit. There's no way. Who made this? Because I need to know. I can't even hate. That first track was alright. It was pretty decent. I ain't gonna hold you. That was alright. He's 1 of 1 right now. We're starting off 1 of 1 in a JD Fuego album. I never thought this day would come. I'm keeping it real. Mixing did get spotty at times, just because there's so much going on. The beat's so like grandiose and all that stuff, and all that jazz. But his flows were actually all right. You could hear him for the most part, kind of. He was fine when he was rapping. Then he did that whole crooning whoa stuff and then just sounded like a drunken mess. But the first half, the first part of that, you almost made me add that to the playlist. I swear to God. His whoa-whoas got obnoxious and he drowned in effects. There's too much going on. It wasn't mastered and mixed really well, especially that middle part, just because there was so much fighting, so much noise and chaos going on. It was fighting each other. But like I said, that's all right. That's listenable. That's listenable. We're 1 of 1. We're 1 of 1. Next track is titled On Top. Don't make me walk out this bitch. You not. Bro. This one thing. Here's the thing. This one thing I gotta say. I hate capping lyrics. I'm sorry. Like half the rappers I probably be listening to, like in terms of like mainstream, definitely cap for sure. But like upcoming, I need to see some credentials. That's the thing. Like you posting, like this is hypothetical, but if you posting your gun on Snap does not make this believable. This is for anyone because I've seen multiple niggas do it. Bro, come on. You went to the same YMCA. You ain't spinning no blocks, bro. The block you're spinning during this time is probably a dreidel, maybe. But I do like this part. I like the chorus. I like that. I like that. That's good layering. I like that. I'm not mad at this. I like this. This is actually a slow vibe that he actually kind of did pretty well. I like that. Beats kind of basic, but you know, he actually made it come alive. Actually not bad. See, that was solid. Wasn't better than Will I Be Okay, but that was solid. That was listenable. His verses were kind of sloppy, but the mixing was all right. The beat was generic, but you know, because all you could hear was drums. But that hook, it's good. It's good. I like what I'm hearing so far. I'm not mad at this so far. Next track is titled No Fightin'. He be pulling half his beats off YouTube, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's gotta be. Okay, you gonna bring it out? Or you just gonna leave it right there? I'm not mad at this. I don't like this one. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, that's just 2 hooks and a thing. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. It's not bad, but I don't know. That one was. It started off better, but it kind of like the verses sounded meh. It sounded like kind of like a drunken mess. But you know, it wasn't awful by any stretch, but I think it's just standard. Doesn't really make it. There's no flavor to it. There's nothing really makes it stand out to me. So I don't know. That's a miss for me. For me, that's a miss. That may be good for someone. If someone else liked it, depending on who you are, I could probably see why, but just not my thing, I guess. Next track is titled Warzone. Who chain you took? I need to know. This is literally a Lil Uzi Vert song. This is quite literally a Lil Uzi Vert song. I'm getting goddamn sick of these woes, man. We get it. Whoa, what? God damn. Okay, the chorus is kind of catchy. That a concert actually kind of real hard, actually. If you performed it right, that'd be pretty hard. The guitar at the end, I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that. Even though this man has probably never snatched a chain in his life. Unless it's like, I don't know, some shit from a school fight. Unless, like, I like that bar, though. I do like that bar. The chorus is catchy. Took this nigga chain. He went and never got it back because it's a war zone. It's a war zone. Oh, look, I'm not mad at it. It's catchy. It's kind of wavy. But it's also, like, very blatantly Lil Uzi. Like, heavy Lil Uzi. The woes kind of make it but you know what? It's very listenable, so that's probably why there's the charm to it, why it sounds alright, because it does sound a lot like a Lil Uzi song. Next track is titled Mob Ties. Bring those vocals back. Who is making these beats? I refuse to believe who did this. What mob, nigga? The football team, what mob? You're definitely not the biggest in your city, bro. Definitely not. But, you know what? He's flowing. He is flowing. Guys, can you tell he'll never do you wrong? I don't think he said enough. Okay. I might be stupid, but, let me just check. Area code 305. It's Miami. Grew up on the. Okay. All right. That makes. That makes sense, I guess. See, it's the resident of a 404. Let me tell you. Nah, all jokes aside. Like I said, that was solid. I wish he would have utilized the what am I calling it? The rising vocals that at the beginning that caught my attention. I feel like he could have capitalized on that a lot more. Flows are consistent. Bars across all those things have stayed the same. I mean, it's just the same. But, you know, I can respect the effort. I respect the energy. The energy is actually being matched. And it's staying consistent. Flows get spotty from time to time, but it's gotten better. Next track is titled FN, featuring Swervo and Luke, or L-U-K. He's such a, like, Lil Uzi X Kid Cudi mixed. It's so funny. I feel like he's got a real mic this time, though. I am proud of him for that. Okay, that's Swervo. It's gotta be Swervo. What am I listening to? All of y'all got 4.5s. All of y'all got 4.5. Okay, Luke. I think that was Luke. I wasn't mad at that, actually. Alright. Fuego was alright on the chorus, and the singing was actually somewhat alright. He sounds like he's actually on the mic, and he's mixed alright, so proud of him for that. Swervo, didn't like his verse. It sounded very freestyled, off the top, very just sloppy. Just not really that good. I ain't gonna hold you, just not that very good. Luke, actually somewhat entertaining. All y'all apparently pack heat, conveniently, but pretty solid nonetheless. But like I said, like you have moments where he's like improving. Then you have moments like that where he's just like he's falling back into old habits. You know what I'm saying? Some of these songs didn't need to be here. I ain't gonna hold you. Next track is titled "Damn Fine." That beat is so okay. That needs to be turned down. Oh my god. Okay, let me shut up. Wait a minute. This might be heat. He reminds me of Flight Reacts a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. He does. This ain't too bad. This is not too bad. It's one of the better cuts. Oh god, we're picking up energy again. His singing is rough as shit. Oh my, it's rough. The beat I like a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. Whoever his producers he's going with is actually not bad. Some of them sound like YouTube beats, but a few of them actually are like very top notch. Beat carried on that one. His I don't know, these R&B rap fusions always sound very like, it's very hit or miss for me. I've never been a big fan of that because it's very few of them are actually done right. But it's okay. His singing is his voice is so strained, and his auto-tune makes it so obvious. He's straining his ass off in that, and it's not smooth really. And, you know, sometimes that works with certain inflections, but he's trying to be like, how hard I fell for you. It just sounds kind of corny. Like, it literally has the same energy as, I love you, bitch. I'm never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Like, it's the same energy. But as a song, it's okay. It's alright. Next track is titled Fun Days, featuring Apollo Angel.
His songs are starting to all sound the same. At this point, we're just like, bro, we get it, bro. We get it, bro. We get it, bro.
Who is this young boy? Wait a minute. What was that transition? What was that? It was so abrupt. It was so abrupt and so unmixed. I wasn't ready. I thought it was going somewhere. It was actually going all right. It was building momentum. I was going to comment on the bars. He actually was like, oh, it was somewhat all right. And then this young boy, who is this? What? If you talk to my girl, I'll beat your ass like Sensei. You better be talking about Face Sensei, because ain't no way you just said that shit.
I assume this is Apollo Angel, because this does not sound like his Justice's voice. This doesn't sound like him. I assume this is Apollo. He sounds like a young boy mixed with a T-Pain. Like, what the hell?
Bro, oh my god. No! There's no way that JD has control of the hook and it has sounded better than both of these verses by Apollo so far. Because my god. He's just so aggressively loud. Like, who mixed this? Like, it's supposed to be sensual, right? So why is he like in the mic like this? Baby, I want when you miss for that. Like what? Like, I don't know if he's trying to hold, like trying to use the bathroom or hold it. I don't know what he's doing. Ain't no physical way you just gave me a minute outro. Ain't no way. Ain't no physical way. Word. Yeah, like I don't know. Like JD actually sounded alright. The relaxed him actually sounds better. But that was not a good song. That was like JD kind of lobbed him a halfway decent lob, and Apollo really just shat on it. I ain't gonna hold you. That was not it. Next track is Rags to Riches. Boy, what in the Legend of Zelda? Are you ready for an adventure to a land we'll never know? Some may dare take the challenge, but all shall fall. This is so clipped together. Kill niggas but never be finished. Little be like a little bit playing my fiddle. That's the freestyle, something like. Bro, I like this Lion King beat, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I feel the Zulu tribe within me, bro. Say don't trap, and then talk about how you trap. So which one is? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. We've heard one song. We pretty much heard them all. This is pretty much starting to sound like the same old at this point. The beats are different, but he sounds the exact same. They ain't really nuts to say about it. The autotune is bleeding together. He's just fumbling words, and starting to sound the same. Next track is Homixide. Who does he sound like? He sounds like every mainstream rapper at the same time, but doesn't. Who does he specifically sound like? Young boy, literally young boy. He just sounds like young boy. That's alright, actually. Like I said, pretty much we've kind of reached this point where it's like anything that I've said already kind of applies. But that's just a young boy song. That's really just a young boy song. So take with that what you will. You're either a young boy fan and you'll love that, or you know what the reputation of young boy is. So yeah. Next track is titled Robocop. When I hop about the cut, to speak up. When I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up. When I hop about the cut, speak up. Speak up when I hop up out the cut. Speak up when I hop up out the cut. I promise I'm gonna. Wait, that's a bar. Okay, that was a good one. That's a good one. Some Robocop shot him once. He missing his stomach, looked like he got photoshopped. All right, that's one. That's hard. That was hard. You the king of you the king of Miami, huh? I'ma tap in with Rick Ross, huh? Young boy. This boy's lit. Boy, he listens too much Young Boy.
Let me see your Spotify rap. I promise you, Young Boy is top 5.
And I'm walking with the heat.
24 guns, and I'm smoking with the Reebok. Riding around a Reebok, smoking with a beatbox.
That clap is so not mixed. That's amazing. To speak up when I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene. I like the bar. I did like the bars a little bit better on that one. You know, he said, hit him in his rib, make him do the Robocop. Shot him through his. Now he shot him missing his stomach. Now he looking like he photoshopped. Pop a cap like it's a soda pop. Like I said, it's something simple, but I like it. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty good. That's probably some of the best wordplay I've heard from him, actually. Besides that, Young Boy song. Young Boy. And what's that one dude that I follow on TikTok? When I hop about the cut, I promise gonna go speak up. When I hop up, like I literally hear that over this. Like there's so many songs. Ride around and beat bop, smoking with a beat bop. Like I know that's not Young Boy, but that's funny. I hear Kodak over that. Like that's just, it's a very simple drum pattern. It's just funny. Next track is titled Go Away. Alright. Yeah. Woo! That bass! Woo! Hey, nah, fuck what you talking about. Nah, fuck what you talking about. Did you hear that bass? Nah, fuck what he talking about. We need to hear that again. Who is the producer for that? Oh my God, that's nasty. Go away. Just go away. Alright, I'm digging this one. Second verse is shaky as shit, but the first one was bad. That bass, that is insane. I don't give a damn what he's talking about. That is the best part of the song. Some of these songs are also just like they're not going nowhere anytime fast. Like there's no difference, so it makes sense that he ended them there. But it's just so short, and it's like, I don't know, they just feel like, I don't know, almost like kind of like pointless, I feel like. I don't know. That was alright. It was a breath of fresh air. The beat was kind of the best part of that. That bass is nasty. Mean. I do want to find out who produced that. Let me see if there are any credits on that one. Let me just double check. No, but my God, that was nasty. But you know what I'm saying? It's solid though. It's solid. I can't hit on this solid. And the final track of the album is titled Heat. What in the Android quality? What in my what? That's goofy as shit. I'm sorry. That's so. That's a goofy. Who decided that was a good idea? That fucking. No, I can't even make the sound. Who did you process that through like an Android Nokia Fusion? What did you do? You got that off those phones you buy at Kroger, boy. What the hell? That is so goofy. That's almost as goofy. The only thing that could possibly be goofier was Drake's bed creaking. That, like, bro, what? Just real quick, we're gonna prove a point. We're gonna prove a point. We're going to prove a point here, right? So I paused it. Young boy. Okay. It's young boy or the baby. It's one of the two. So.
Meet me at Toga, meet me at Boy, nigga won't smoke a beef. We gonna look at these big boy toys, they gorgeous, all these gorgeous.
Okay. It's young boy. Young boy. We go back. SlIMEY Revolution. All right, we'll go to Heat.
Because of the money, you're hella floating. They waving, they drowning me. This stuff in my pocket will blow, make a nigga frown in this bitch. Bitch, I just been shining this shit.
It's probably not the Bright Young Boy song, but you get the point. Are you serious?
It's starting to seem that you talk like a hoe. You think that you dissing, but nobody here is a nigga. Yo,
I like his flows though. I will say, even though they're bitten from artists, he rides them well. I've talked my shit, but I'll be honest about that. But I'll be honest about it. I mean, like I said, anything I say about it is gonna be overlapped about other shit I've said in the video. So it's decent, man. But that beat was and that sound effect was so goofy. It was the most, I don't know what the hell that was. That shouldn't have been on there. It does seem anticlimactic way to end the album. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, that was JD Fuego's album, or Fuego.Jd's album, SlIMEY Revolution. SlIMEY Evolution. Excuse me. Evolution. How am I feeling about it overall? I'm mildly impressed. I was expecting him to be better. And across the board, for the most part, sounds a lot better. Is it good by any stretch? I'm not willing to go that far. If someone said it was good, depending on who you are, I wouldn't be surprised. I could see there's certain songs that can be pulled out of here with levels of enjoyability to it. Beat production wise is pretty solid it's very shaky. It's hit or miss. It's either very solid or very subpar in terms of mixing wise. He's usually drowning out the beat, very sloppy singing. But then there are times he'll harmonize really well. So he's very inconsistent across the album, very spotty. Theme-wise, it's the same, but that's what I mean by like 13 songs for him is like context. Oh, okay, let me restart. Certain artists, I believe, in my opinion, should know how long their albums need to be. Like if, let's say, we'll use for example Future, right? We know what Future talks about. Right, for the most part. So why does he need to feel like he needs to drop 23 songs? The Lil Baby album. I love Lil Baby. But at the same time, we know what you're going to talk about. We know what your song's going to sound like. We know what you're going to rap about. Why do we need a 20-plus song album from that if you're going to rap the same way on all the songs? Now, obviously, am I calling this a 20-song album? Of course not. It's 13 songs. You think it's pretty normal. But the fact that songs start sounding like the other, there's at least 4 or 5 songs you could have kicked off here, and you could have kept a lot of highlights. And this would have actually been very, very solid piece of work. There's a lot of filler. There's a lot of space, a lot of dry spots in here that I feel like he could have cleared off. Now, those dry spots are objectively better than his performances on the other albums by far. However, in comparison to the other actual highlight moments in terms of production and all that stuff, I think you should have definitely taken some songs off and kept this into a shorter album, if not an EP. Like I said, mixing wise was better. Still needs a lot of work, very shaky. Singing wise is very shaky, but it's good at some moments. Flows, he's gotten a lot better. There's still times he falls back into old habits, but it's understandable. He has improved on that. Bar wise, not much has changed. He had a good one every now and then, but it's the same, reused, recycled. Like, how many times has he said he's going to be Put a Girl in Chanel in 3 different songs? And it's all the same one. No, like that's what I mean. Their songs start sounding the same. It's like, bro, make something new. Make these words something different. I gotta hand it to some of these producers though, because some of them went all out. Some of them sound like, some of them sound like YouTube beats, but other times some of them sound like the most cinematic stuff I've heard all year. So I definitely can appreciate that. Flow wise, he does steal a lot of some of his best work is very heavy on his influences. Let it be Lil Uzi, NBA YoungBoy, even Juice World. Who else? His woes get obnoxious at times, but it feels like his biggest ones would be a mixture of Juice World, Lil Uzi Vert, and Kid Cudi. All artists who are great on themselves. You think this fusion would work, but from here it is not working for me at least yet. There's probably some songs people will enjoy from here, but this isn't really my taste. But I will say this is his. This is his best work. His best work in terms of a body of work. I would have to agree. So he's definitely moving in the right direction. The question is, can he move this from in the context of himself being good to objectively being good? Because objectively, this is still very shaky. If I were to give this a rating, I would give this a strong 3 to a light 4 out of 10. I think, like I said, there's big leaps and stuff, and there's certain things I'm like, ooh, that could be something, but still a lot of work to be done. But I'm glad I'm glad to see that he is moving actually upwards. If you want to check out the album for yourself, let me know what you think. The link will be down below. Comment there. Tell me what you think of this review. Think of the album in itself. Was I too harsh? Was I right? Was I right on the nail? Was I wrong? Let me know. I'm all for dialogue. Go support the artists. That's Fuego.Jd. SlIMEY Evolution. Like, comment, subscribe. Go follow us on social media at the Source War Podcast. That being said, stay safe, stay hydrated. Happy holidays, people. Bye-bye.